Sup nerds, I'm Tom.
I'm Wes.
This is a really phenomenal, light, quick card game, but has lots of different scoring potentials. Like all the cards have tons of different abilities on it, so we definitely want to talk to you about it. Stay tuned. Don't click away. Okay, that one sucked, but we're keeping it. Let's keep going.
So like Tom said, Forest Shuffle is pretty light, pretty quick, really easy to understand, because essentially you're just drafting cards out and then trying to build out your forest. You got to build your trees, and you put cute little animals in the trees, and then hopefully those animals combo off each other to get you lots of points.
Yeah,
and that's the game.
Because there's two actions. It's either play a card or draw two cards, and then there's two types of cards: trees and animals. And then there's two types of animals. Animals that are split down the middle horizontally.
Well, there's more than two types of animals, but the cards have two animals on them.
Yeah, I also said horizontally as I was doing this. So
yeah,
they're either split vertically or horizontally. And they just go on to trees. And yeah, they have tons of different animals with tons of different scoring, and they all say this one will score if you have that, this one will score if you have that color, this one will score if
you have different kinds,
if for full trees, and like the butterflies, they're sets, and the trees themselves will have different scoring abilities. So it's super combo-rific, and it's one of those games where a recent one would be Ancient Knowledge, or I also would say Terraforming Mars probably falls into this category, where you could spend several turns just kind of digging through the deck. The deck with a huge deck, tons of different cards with tons of different ways to get points and different abilities and stuff, and you're just digging for what you want, digging for something that works. Oh, that goes with that. Boom, perfect. You know.
But also because the resources and the money in the game to build your cards are other cards.
Yeah.
So it's not like, oh, I've got a whole hand of crap cards that, like, what am I going to do with these? Well, I'm going to spend these to do the other things. But also, like, the cards that you spend can also give you bonuses on what you play.
Correct.
But also because when you spend cards, they go out to the lineup, that then your opponents can then draft those cards. So you can see, oh, he's going for Jackrabbits. I don't want this card, but it has a Jackrabbit on it. So do I really want to spend this card and let him have access to it? Which is a little bit mitigated because once this has 10 cards on it, then it wipes. So you could wait.
You almost hit me like twice.
I thought
once this wipes.
So when this fills up, it wipes. So that maybe I can spend this card now because he wants it, but it's gonna get burned and then it's gone forever.
You're holding. I'm like I'm gonna use this card just to pay for this other card, but I'm gonna wait until there's like 8 cards here. So I'm gonna play. Hey, buddy, check this out. Look, oh, you want these two? Huh? But also what you said about how the cards can give you bonuses. So like when you go to pay for a card, a lot of them will have like, hey, if all of the cards that you use that you discard in order to play this card are this color, you'll get this bonus, which does really lend to the idea that this game has an awful lot of luck of the draw. Like, not only could you draw into just, oh, these cards synergize really well together, you could also draw into, and I have 3 reds, so I can discard these 3 reds, and I get the bonus, and and then somebody else is just like, I got a rock,
I do feel like when you're saying that you just burn through the deck a lot, because the game ends not when you're through the deck, but when winter is here, because winter is coming. And so that's like, the bottom third of the deck has the winter cards.
Yeah, something like, I think you split into 3, and then you put 2 in, shuffle 2 into the bottom third, and put 1 on top.
With that, you burn, and then the first winter card comes, and you're like, oh, the game could end at any second.
But maybe that you want that, because you think you're ahead, so you're going to say, I'm just going to draw as many, I could draw from the clearing, but I'm just going to draw from the deck to try and keep it going. You will either feel like this game ends way too quick, or you will feel like you wish you could have had just 2 more turns or 3 more turns or something. Wait, that's the same thing. Shut up, hang on. You will either think that the game ends too quick because you're like, oh, I wish I had a few more turns. Or you're like, no, I don't have anything else to do. I did all of my stuff. I drew into, because the cards will take, there's a teeny tiny little number that tells you how many of that card there are, and if you have all of them, you'll be like, no, look, I've got as many, okay, I could play this for 3 points, but you're going to get a bigger combo, so end it. No, done, over.
Yeah, but again, like you said, it's light, it's quick, it's really fun.
Yeah,
I like that
great.
The game can end at any moment, so you don't, like, it's not like, oh, it's here, everyone take 1 more turn. It's like, game over, stop playing, it's done.
I do like games that end that way, even though it feels like bullshit, but there's a lot of bullshit in this game, which is like, you happen to draw into, you have
all the deer, and you got another wolf, great.
Yeah, and that is the thing, is there are some combos that seem like this strategy is stronger than that strategy, like the one you just said, deer and wolves. seem to work really well together. Bats seem to be kind of weak. Butterflies seem to be kind of weak. But, I mean, I haven't played it enough because there's always, like, something I'm ignoring, which is also good for new players, like drawing to your hand, just pick something and go for it. Okay, you have birds. Great! I have 3 birds in my opening hand. Great, go birds! Dig for birds and play as many birds and then play the ghost shocks that give you 3 points per bird and great, you can probably make a killing with that.
Yeah.
But in doing that, you're ignoring a bunch of other things, so there are probably cards that are really great that I just have ignored because they didn't happen to go with whatever strategy or 2 that I picked for that game, you know?
Yeah. I like that you have to, like, each tree is limited to 4 animals, and then again, it has to be the right side. So, like, oh, I have this animal I want, but all my trees, the left side is full, so I have to go plant a new tree.
And when you plant a tree, it adds a new card, so it rushes the game out even longer.
Yeah. But it has a nice little ramp to it of like, all right, you've built like a tree or 2, and now you've got some animals, and let me build a new tree so I can build this out. I felt like that curve went very naturally.
Yeah,
I like that.
Yeah.
Or, honestly, or a strategy is just, I want a lot of trees because I get points for every tree I have, or I get points if I have 8 of this tree. So
there really is a tree strat possibility.
Yeah.
Honestly, we could be talking for a long time about how great this game is. There's so many more good things to say about this. I actually, at Gen Con, I was at the Asmodee press event looking at like all the new stuff, and actually kind of eyeballed over it. I was like, that looks dumb, whatever. I want to look at Lords of Ragnarok and Marvel Crisis Protocol or whatever. But really, this is like the hidden gem from Gen Con. This is or I guess it didn't come out in Gen Con, but whatever. Like, this is like a really, really, really great game that I wish I had put my eyeballs on sooner, and it's awesome. And if you want a copy, which you should need a copy, you should want it, you need it, you do need it, you should want it, it's in the description box. Click it, we get a couple pennies, give us some pennies, so his kids need shoes.
The link is right above our little blurb about Game Toppers, which are fantastic. We play them all the time.
Yep, they're our sponsor, they're the best, they're amazing.
If you don't have one, get one.
Yes.
And if you haven't subscribed to our channel, make sure you do that, so you'll never be bored.
Or you definitely will be bored. It is a guarantee that you'll be bored.
I'm still...
Yeah. Sup, nerds? I'm Tom.
I'm Wes.
This is a really phenomenal, light little card game with tons of different points or different ways to score points. I'll start again, but I think that's the energy I'm going for with this one. Sup, nerds? I'm Tom.
I'm Wes.
This is a very light, little, quick, really, but wait, one more.